The moon hung high in the midnight sky, casting an eerie glow upon the desolate highway that cut through the heart of darkness. Known as Route 13, it was a secluded stretch of road notorious for its treacherous twists and turns, shrouded in mystery and whispers of the supernatural. But the true horror that plagued this forsaken path was far more tangible than any ghostly apparitions. Legends spoke of a truck driver, a man driven to madness by years spent traversing the desolate highway. His name was forgotten, lost to the annals of time, but his malevolent presence lingered like a stain upon the souls of those who dared to travel this road. The truck itself was a monstrous beast, an embodiment of a twisted psyche. His once vibrant red paint had faded, marred by scratches and dents, as if it had fought countless battles. The engine roared with an unholy fury, echoing through the night, a siren call to unsuspecting victims. It was said that the truck driver chose his victims carefully, lurking in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. His twisted mind relished the terror he instilled in others as he hunted them down, his eyes filled with a mad glint of sadistic pleasure. One fateful night, a weary traveler named Sarah found herself unwittingly venturing onto Route 13. Her hands gripped the steering wheel tightly as she navigated the serpentine path, unaware of the danger that lurked just beyond the veil of darkness. The wind whispered haunting melodies, carrying the echoes of distant screams that warned of the truck driver's approach. Suddenly, a pair of headlights appeared in the rearview mirror, growing closer with each passing second. Panic seized Sarah's heart as she recognized the monstrous truck, its rumbling engine like a beast ready to devour its prey. She pressed her foot down on the accelerator, desperately trying to outrun the approaching menace. But the truck driver was relentless. He pursued her with an unwavering determination, his laughter echoing through the night like a chorus of demons. The truck's massive frame loomed closer, its horn blaring in a symphony of terror. Sarah's heart pounded in her chest, the adrenaline coursing through her veins as she fought to stay one step ahead. The chase seemed to stretch on for an eternity, the truck driver showing no signs of relenting. Sarah's mind raced, her hopes of survival dwindling with each passing mile. Just when it seemed that all hope was lost, she spotted a dimly lit roadside diner up ahead. Summoning her last reserves of strength, Sarah swerved into the parking lot, screeching to a halt. She flung open the car door, sprinting toward the safety of the diner as the truck driver's vehicle screeched to a stop behind her. Panic-stricken, she burst through the diner's doors, grasping for breath as she desperately sought refuge. The truck driver, his face hidden beneath a tattered hat and a wild beard, stepped out of his vehicle, his eyes gleaming with lunacy. He surveyed the diner, his gaze locking with Sarah's, a sadistic smile curling upon his lips. As he took a step forward, the diner's patrons rose as one, united against the malevolence that had plagued their lives for far too long. With a collective roar, they surged forward, overwhelming the truck driver with sheer force. The diner's cook, a burly man with tattooed arms, grabbed a cast-iron skillet and swung it with all his might, striking the truck driver across the face. The blow sent him sprawling to the ground, momentarily dazed. As the truck driver struggled to regain his bearings, the patrons of the diner closed in, their anger and fear fueling their actions. Tables were overturned, chairs became weapons, and fists flew through the air. The truck driver fought back with a deranged ferocity, but he was outnumbered and overpowered. Amidst the chaos, Sarah found herself caught in a whirlwind of emotions. Fear, relief, and a growing determination coursed through her veins. She refused to be a victim any longer. With newfound courage, she picked up a broken bottle and joined the fray, striking the truck driver's arm with a fierce stab. The truck driver howled in pain, his grip on reality slipping further away, as if a switch had been flipped, and the madness that had consumed him for so long was now consuming him from within. In the midst of the struggle, the sound of approaching sirens pierced the night. The diner's patrons, realizing that their battle was nearing its end, subdued the truck driver, restraining him until the police arrived. The nightmare, it seemed, was finally over. Weeks turned into months, and Route 13 began to shed its sinister reputation. The truck driver was apprehended and locked away, his unhinged mind lost within the confines of a padded cell. Sarah, haunted by the memories of that harrowing night, found solace in the strength she discovered within herself. Life slowly returned to normal, but the scars remained, both physical and emotional. The diner, now a symbol of resilience and unity, thrived as locals and travelers alike sought comfort within its walls. And though the shadows of Route 13 still whispered tales of the past, they could no longer hold the same paralyzing grip on those who dared to venture there. But even as the years passed, some swore they could still hear the faint rumble of a truck's engine in the distance, carried by the wind on a moonlit night. It served as a chilling reminder of the darkness that once plagued the highway, a cautionary tale to all who would listen. For on Route 13, the scars of that night ran deep, forever etched in the memories of those who survived the wrath of the crazy truck driver. And though they had found their strength in the face of unimaginable horror, they would forever remain vigilant, knowing that evil could lurk in the most unexpected corners of the